Have you ever spent hours laboring away at a build in Minecraft only to find that it just turned out so beautifully it brings a tear to your eye, and you want to take it with you wherever you go and never leave it behind, like this house, for example, just a prime specimen of modern residential design? Up until now, though, I would have been forced to just leave it here in all of its glory, and it would have been just a really sad time. But now with the Geochests mod, I can take it with me wherever I want to go. I sound like an infomercial. Anyway, welcome back to another Minecraft mod video thing. This time we'll be checking out the Geochests mod, which is sort of like a cut and paste function, like world edit style, except you can do it with chests that you can craft, and it's pretty cool. So I've got this amazing house here that I've put together, and like I said, I want to be able to take it somewhere else with me because I don't know how I'd ever replicate this thing. It's kind of incredible, actually. So I'm going to put down one of the Geochests. This one's medium size. We'll get into how we make these. I just figure let's give a quick demo, and putting it right down in front of my house, clicking the button, and voila! My house is gone. Well, it's not gone. It's just stored in the Geochest, which is pretty sweet. So now we can pick it up. Despite my being in creative, it actually still drops it. And I don't know, let's go on a long trek somewhere far, far away where we can then put it down again and just be incredibly happy that we still have it. Like right here. Boom, click the button, and voila, our house is still here. It's amazing. And now I will never have to forget this incredible design that I have put together. Anyway, that said, let's get into how you actually make these things and the different types there are. Well, they all really accomplish the same thing, just different sized areas that you're able to use. So first and foremost, let's switch on into creative mode. I mean survival, excuse me. And the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to find some of these geodite ores. So we'll have a diamond pickaxe here, just mine some of them up. And in return, you get these geodites, and these are sort of your base crafting ingredient for all of the geochests. So let's just mine a few right here for the fun of it. There we go. I'm probably not going to end up using these for anything, but why not? Now we can switch on back into creative, because there we go. We mined some ore. So first you need to, again, go find the ores that spawn naturally just throughout the world with World Gen. And once you have them, you can actually start making the chests. So the base, the teeny tiny geodite chest is made with a chest in the middle, one of the geodites up top, and then you surround it in white wool. And then in return, you'll get one of these tiny geochests. Let me just clear out my inventory actually for the moment. So you get one of the tiny geochests. Sorry, I keep saying geodite chests. And then you sort of have a similar method of crafting for the rest of them. So you take the previous tier, which would be the tiny geochest, you put it in the middle, and then you put a geodite on top, and you surround it with whatever the next color of wool is. So you can take a wild guess here what the crafting recipe is going to look like, so on and so forth. And each time it expands the boundaries of the chest that you can, or the area that you can capture and cut and paste by 2 blocks in each direction. So how do we visualize that, though? So there's this nifty little tool you can get called the Geo Visualizer, which is crafted with a geodite and a stick. And with this, you can actually check out the boundaries. Also, there's a geodite storage block if that suits your fancy as well. Anyway, so this thing's super helpful. If we right-click on one of these chests, it'll actually show us a bounding block of the area that the chest can capture and cut and paste or store, and then we move it, and then we place it down again. So each one, so 3x3, 5, or 3x3x3, 5x5, 7, 9, and 11. So you can get all the way up to 11 by 11 by 11. And then why don't we do a quick example here with the 3x3. Let's just build a really, really small house. And I can show you sort of how it displays the blocks that it has collected. So that's an amazing house. Once again, I really want to take this with me wherever I go. So when we right click on it, so far everything is empty. You can switch through these 1, 2, 3 are probably meaningless at the moment, but when we click to capture, right now what these things are displaying is they're actually displaying sort of a cross section at each level. So as we move through here, right, then it actually goes up in elevation and shows us what we have. So this is the base horror elevation level, the base 3x3 by 1 high area, then 2 is the second level in elevation, 3 is the third level in elevation, so on and so forth. So I'm hoping I got that right. I do believe that it's going in horizontal cross sections. Anyway, that's just what these are displaying. It's just displaying all the blocks it has captured in sort of an interesting 3D display as you cycle through the tiers, and you can also name it and stuff. And yeah, all right. So anyway, why don't we do a? We can actually again click on it. It'll deposit it back down, and then we're good. And we have this SDFA name for this because that's a pretty cool name for stuff. And then we capture it again, and even in creative mode, it'll drop the SDFA chest. Then we can move it, click on the button, and place it down once again. You may be wondering, actually, we'll do another example. Let's do the, why don't we do the 7x7 or something and make a super incredibly awesome design and stuff. Actually, you know what? I haven't tried this. We could try a thing where we put a geochest that's storing data inside of another geochest area, capture that, see if the other geochest still works. Why don't we try doing that? So, tiny geochest, SDFA, let's put it on in there and see how this works. We're going to do some geochest myth busting here. Right on. So, we want to capture this area. This is the 9x9 actually. And, similarly, if let's just build up a little bit so we have a full example here. We'll go ahead and we'll capture it. Boom. And then it shows, yeah, the first horizontal elevation, then up one, then up again, and then we just stack that 1x1 column, and that's what it's showing right there. So now let's see if it can store the data of the chest that's inside the chestception. All right, here we go. Let's grab you, and let's put you down right here, and let you go. And are you still our SDFA chest? It is! Wow. How many geochestceptions can we go? How many layers deep? And then wait. Let's just double check. Yup, there we go. So you can store geochests with data inside of other geochests, and then copy paste and copy paste and copy paste forever, infinity. That's really cool, actually. I didn't know that, but that's pretty nifty. Another thing to keep in mind. Okay, so let's capture another area right here. Just put down a few blocks, yada yada. All right, cool. Capture that area. I'm not building any fancy stuff. It looks like it's ruins. That's all. I'm really good at building ruins because that's what I'm doing here. All right, so let's capture this area, and then you're probably wondering, well, what if I put down blocks here now? Will it leave them be, or will it overwrite? And the answer is that it should overwrite them. So the blocks that we just placed down, they go bye-bye. So I guess what I'm saying is that it stores the air blocks as well, and it replaces anything that looks empty with air. So if you did it into the side of a mountain, it would just replace the entire area, which we could actually do if we wanted to. Be another interesting example. So let's take that. Let's clear out our inventory a little bit here. We'll grab you really quickly, and then we will open this up over at the cliff face over here, and it should just hollow out a pretty big area for us. All right, boom. And again, if we want to just visualize it beforehand, so if you're curious what sort of damage you're about to do when you're going to place one of these down, just use the visualizer first, and then you'll see what blocks you're about to replace so that you don't do any damage to existing things you don't want to hurt. So anyway, that said, let's go ahead, and I guess we can leave the visualizer going. Boom. And there we go. Hollows out the entire area. Right on. So that's basically how the whole geochest thing works. I didn't, other than my initial structure, which is, again, just an impeccable piece of architecture, didn't build too many other super cool things that I would actually want to take with me wherever I go. But again, you can put whatever blocks you want inside the boundaries, and then, yeah, I mean, if we wanted to even take a piece of nature with us, we could capture a tree over here or something. If we really wanted to do that, we could we could do that, although this one is currently full. But if we grabbed another one, huge geochest, get rid of that, put you down, and go ahead and store this, then we have a tree and some grass. Done a big cut and paste operation there. So yeah, I guess that's about going to do it. But thank you very much for checking out the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, a rating would be very much appreciated. If you want to find out any more info about the mod, check the link in the description. And that's about going to do it. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you all next time.